think of younger days when living for my life was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow. I was never told about the sorrow. And how can you mend a broken heart? How can you stop the rain from falling down? Tell me, how can you stop that sun from shining? What makes the world go round? And how can you mend this broken man? Yeah. How can a loser ever win? Somebody please help me mend my broken heart and let me live again. La 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 la. I can still feel the breeze that rustles through the trees and misty memories of days gone by. But we could never see tomorrow. Would you believe that no one ever told us about the sorrow? So how can we? Can you stop us? That old sun from shining. What makes the world go round? And sometime I have to say, yeah, say, la 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 la, yeah.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it. They bring it just about every home game, and there's a lot of fun tradition carried on in this ballpark, as you mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. On the hill here today, Aaron Ashby. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
And now here is Dominic Fletcher. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. And that's how this game gets started. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Zach DeLoach steps to the plate for the White Sox. In for a strike. It's 0-1. DeYoung, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Off the mark there. Ball one. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch. And that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Couple of singles back to back. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Luis Robert. In there for strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive, base hit. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
One down. Here is Moncada.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that's outside. And 1-1. Ground ball could be two. To second, that's one. On to Hoskins. Double play. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, number 96. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Center field. Robert on the move. Makes the grab. One away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get guys around to score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, DeYoung on the run, sends it over to first. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
William Contreras getting ready to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
There goes the runner. Liner snagged at first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We move to the second in Milwaukee. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Ashby back to work. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Eloy Jimenez. And there's the strike. Rodriguez gets his lead at first with nobody out. There's the strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ripped on a line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away. Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. It drops in, gets away a little bit. And that keeps the inning alive. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Two on, 2 outs. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count is 1-1. And another ball. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's the 3rd out. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, the right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch, and that's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. No outs, runners at first and second. And the pitch. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
Batting 7. The center field.
So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
This is Bryce Terang. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Brewers down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's in for a strike. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Joey Weimer, the next to hit. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
On to the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. DeYoung, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one missed. Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Zach DeLoach. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch just misses. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Luis Robert steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there. That's strike one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Terang, 1. And a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Now here is Pudge Rodriguez. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. 2 outs. And he boots it. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-1. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Now it's the DH, Eloy Jimenez.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
There's a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Adames. That's out number 3. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Brewers 1. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the DH, Christian Yelich.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Left-hand batter waits. Late that time, and it's strike 2. This one chopped up the middle. Lopez. Yelich out on the play.
Now batting, third baseman,
Andrew Monasterio up now for the Brewers. And that's in the dirt. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that image.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Adames at the plate now. That's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Contreras over at second, 1 down. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Hoskins in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Breaking ball inside. And now 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a simple.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 96 gives way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Davey Garcia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now here's Jake Bowers. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Right-handed reliever. The White Sox leading by a run here in the last half of the third. That's ripped to right down the line. And that's just foul. At the belt and fires.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Hard hit left side. Moncada tossed to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Brewers pick up a run on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. This one in the air center field. Mitchell gets under it, puts it away for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. And we're back. Bottom four. Here's a speed threat. Bryce Terang. Fought off foul.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The other way, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Weimer, the next to hit, takes ball one.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One down, base is empty.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Kicks and fires. Pitches in the dirt, and it's a full count. Good job to fight that one off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here it comes. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
So the batting order turns over. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Good eye right there. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And another ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it 3-2. Back here at American Family Field. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Paul DeYoung. Ashby back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
You know, these White Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Now back.
Here's the left fielder, Zach Deloach. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Deloach checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday. The 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor McGill up and loosening in the pen. Peguero warming up as well. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's the power speed combo. Luis Robert. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
One out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the fifth. And it stays fair. Around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see. Here's a rocket out to left. Weimer makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 4-2.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Pudge in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Up the middle, Adames slings to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. And the inning is over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. White Sox 4 and the Brewers 2. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. And the pitch. This one smacked out to left center. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. And the first offering is not close. The White Sox up by 2, last half of inning number 5. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Into center and a base hit.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins pushes it foul. Adames leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next one misses. 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Bowers in the box now. Takes strike one. Ball one there. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The 1-2. That one way inside. Swing and a chopper. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Trevor McGill.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero preparing to come on if needed. Milner also getting ready. Hit in the air, center field. Mitchell hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Just missed. Vaughn measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. Bunting, and he pops it up. Hoskins, and they tag him out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. White Sox back here in Milwaukee.
For the Brewers, the center fielder.
New pitcher on now, Chad Kuhl.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And he deals. Just missed.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Right through there for a strike.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Turan in the box now. Takes strike 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Throws it away. Next for the Brewers, Joey Wiemer. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Trying to move the runners over. And he's safe at third. And a run comes in to score. Back to the top of the lineup. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. And that one missing low.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Now a second crosses the plate. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
To short, could be two. To Young. To second, back to first, and that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Adames stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is down low.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Righty delivers, and that one fouled off. 2 outs. Out to short, to Young. Sends it to first, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're through 6 full. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Obi Milner.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Fletcher in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tapped in front of the plate. On the run, throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Paul DeYoung steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. He stays alive. White Sox down a run. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle, Terang. And a couple of quick outs. Now the left fielder, Zach DeLoach. 1 for 3. Now fly ball to right center. Bowers sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jake Bowers. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Vaughn settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2. Garrett Mitchell will hit next.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Robert brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They lead at 5-4. New pitcher on here, Joel Payamps.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes the pitch. Robert in now, takes ball one off the plate. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Devin Williams, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Uribe getting loose as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Bounced up the middle. Adames. Now the throw to first on the run. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here is Yohan Moncada. And fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And that one a little below the knees, and 1-1. And there's a base hit to the left. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Line drive. That takes care of Rodriguez. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Eloy.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Now the 0-1. And strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And we're back. And new pitcher for the White Sox, Jake Woodford.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
The pitch. And that one clips the corner.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And the righty deals. And that skips into there. The pitch. Misses inside. It's 2-2. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Next for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. And the right-hander deals. And a sac bunt here. And he grabs it in foul ground. And a pitch. Outside low. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Yelich in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Terang stands at first with one out. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, pretty clear to me, he was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And here it comes. Left field. He's got it. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew Monasterio. Foul ball there. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. On the ground, out to short. DeYoung. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. That clips the corner. In the air, left side. Deloach drops steps, heads back on it. And that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning. Back here at American Family Field. And here's the first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Williams, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Adames in position. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lopez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Base is empty, one away. You're at the top of the 9th. That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fletcher now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The White Sox down to their final strike. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
So we gotta move in the same direction. The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 6 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 runners on base.
My whole body gets weak when you stand in the crowd. Your love talks to me so loud. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you? When I hear you on the phone, your sweet voice turns my ear all the way on. Just a mention of your name seems to drive my head insane. Girl, do I do what you do when I do my love to you, baby? Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. My life has been waiting for your love. My arms have been waiting for your love to arrive. My heart has been waiting, my soul anticipating your love, love, love. From the time that I awake, I'm imagining the good that we'll make. If to me, if I can do all this, well, just imagine how it's gonna feel when we hug and kiss. Sugar, do I do what you do when I do my love to you? Alright. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love for you. Yes, I got some candy kisses for your lips. Yes, I got some honeysuckle chocolate dripping kisses full of love.